What up, heathens? It's a Godless engineer here. Today, this is going to be really raw, unedited, kind of a video. So you're going to probably hear a lot of uhs and ums and whatnot. But I want to talk today about anger and some things that I've learned in my own therapy about anger. And what it means when you make somebody angry and when they express that vessel popping in the forehead kind of anger at you. Anger usually manifests in order to hide three underlying emotions. That's hurt, guilt, or loss of control. Those are the three reasons why anger usually manifests. And so whenever you do make somebody insanely angry for whatever reason, those are usually the reasons why. So you got to sit back and you got to figure out why, that person is angry. Like, what have you said exactly that has either hurt them, made them feel guilty for whatever they've said or done, or has made them feel a loss of control? So, let's say you express disappointment in somebody's attitude or their newfound opinions or whatnot, and they really lash out at you pretty hard, bringing up whatever they think can hurt you or anything like that. Generally, that kind of anger is because they are indeed hurt by your disappointment. They're hurt because you find them to be not as smart as you thought that they were. And, that passion you thought you saw in them, that drive was just a mask for idiocy. is what it was. So, if you find yourself making somebody angry, just sit back and figure out why they're getting angry. And then you can understand the reasons why they're getting angry, and you can understand them better. But also, not just when they're getting angry, but when you yourself get angry. It can really help you address the underlying issue of why you're angry and help you not to be so angry anymore. I found myself to be very angry there for a while. Whenever I would get angry, I would lash out at people. And to be perfectly honest, that's when I felt at my weakest. I never felt weaker than when I was vessel popping out my forehead angry. So, the ability to figure out why I was angry and address those underlying issues, it's so empowering to me to figure that out. So if you find yourself getting very angry and you start lashing out at somebody, just slow down, take a big deep breath, and then think about the underlying issue that is causing you to be angry. What has hurt you? What has made you feel guilty? Or what has made you feel a loss of control? Figure that out and then address that issue. And either admit to yourself that you feel that guilt or that hurt, or figure out how you feel that loss of control, and then you can work to being not so angry anymore. Because nobody wants to be angry. Don't confuse being angry with, not taking shit from people. That is completely different from not being angry. From being angry. Not taking shit from somebody is completely within your right, and you shouldn't take shit from people. But you can take shit. You cannot take shit from people. You can stand up for yourself. You can defend yourself without succumbing to that anger and without losing yourself in that anger. And, I don't mean to go all Yoda with the whole anger leads to the dark side kind of deal, but, anger does kind of cloud your judgment and make you say things that you don't mean, or think things that you don't really mean or really think. And it really does cause you to do things that you might not otherwise do. So I just implore you to address those underlying issues, or figure out why a person is lashing out at you before you just fly off the handle at them, or you yourself fly off the handle. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope that you guys will join me tomorrow for Lee Strobel Part 2. Y'all have a great rest of the day.